A lot of people talk about MAG is a shield, and they're quick to point me out as a liar and all of that. And I was sent by the peoples. But what you gotta understand, you're never gonna see these so-called truthers do videos on these people. The Google system right here, the same one that's so-called running YouTube, of course. You never suppress the MAG. That's what you need to know. You need to let go of the channel and stop fighting the MAG truth on the run. That's what it is, people. And I tell you, I'm going to do this video right here and show you some things about this Google with these two sodomites right here sitting down. They tell you the ones that create Google. And where they created? In a garage again, people. Just like Apple and all of those fucking fake shit that they give the masses. Either it's in a basement or in a fucking garage. It's bullshit for the masses. And we go get into it. Let's break this one down.
Sergey Brin and Larry Page created Google in the way that really has inspired all of the sort of...
And it's a reason why you gotta sit right there with the bricks behind them. It's just Freemasonry all day of the week, people.
Silicon Valley mythology, right? Two kids, Montessori trained, out of a garage.
You hear that? Out of a garage, people. Why they keep doing the same lie over and over and over and over? Because the masses is dumb. Most people on earth is just stupid. Anything TV sell them, they take it and run. I already told you about technology. The Google was created by the government. They're the one who put it together with the earth resources. You understand? The one that they stole from back in the days, from biblical times. That's what you need to know. Now technology is new. And all of a sudden, you can put on these two punks and tell the masses, these are the one who create Google. The Google system that watching and spying on the masses and know everything about it. You think these people created? You better wake up. These are two puppets they put on. 100%.
California. I remember, way back when people talking about, hey, we should all be using...
This is what they go show you to tell you that they create the fucking Google search engine. You're dumb if you believe it, people. Where you think these people would have get all the resources to put together and make Google? You're dumb? You better wake your ass up. It's the government shit. The one worldwide government. One world government. That's why Google is everywhere in the world. It's the same fucking people who created, put it together and fool you and show you these two punks and tell you they created. You believe it? Dumb on them.
This new thing called Google, it's really amazing, as compared to the other search engines that were out there at the time.
All of them was created by the government, including this Yahoo right here. And that's how they do it. It's the same fucking Google system. The same thing. Don't get dumb around here, people. It's the same people. All of them is government. They basically bring out one and then they bring another one to cover it. That's how they do it. You better wake your ass up. You see Facebook? Of course, that's the same fucking shit. They created by the government. All of them do it. You better wake your ass up.
It really took off in this fundamental way. And it was an incredible roller coaster, right? It made them not only billions as they pioneered the use of search and our behavior on the internet to drive the placement and articulation of ads, but it also, gave rise to this idea that these sort of, motivated, enlightened billionaires were going to then spend all this extra money that they had made on interesting projects. And so
it's bullshit, people. They're known billionaires. It's just government puppets they post up. You're not getting it. It's just a trick, people. 100% trick they got for the masses. All of the people that they post up and tell you those are the ones who come up with the technology and all the system that you got. It's all lies, people.
The company expanded to not only things like YouTube and the rest of it.
There you go. They expanded to YouTube, but you never get it. The same government people create the YouTube. You see what I mean? You never get it, people. YouTube is a mainstream media. They put right there, tricking the masses, tell you it's you. It was made for you. It is you right here. It's for you to create content. And then all of a sudden, bam, it become a major TV. You better wake your ass up. Of course, it's by design. They own it from day one. The Google never buy it from a regular person. It's the same people. The one world government on that YouTube.
Also, these whole categories of other bets, right? Self-driving cars.
Self-driving car. Like I don't break this down and show you already, people. It's the New World Order. A big part of the New World Order. Yes, no doubt about it. They have that long time.
And quantum computing. I mean, this was a fun place to work.
Watch him right there, people. The two satanic puppet that they give you. You see what he doing? doing the cross sign with the hand right there. The both of them is fake. They don't know shit more than the people. You understand? They just post them up as a so-called creator of Google. It's bullshit.
But of course, as it got more serious, it needed some adult leadership, right? And both of these guys sort of stepped back. At first, they gave Eric Schmidt
See? It's nothing but bullshit, people. It's 100% bullshit. They put the whole thing together and make you a story for you to believe in it. I already told you, if the government would have come out and tell you they're the one who behind all this shit right here, most people wouldn't fuck with it. That's what you need to know.
Chief role, and he was supposed to be sort of the adult in the room. And then along came Sundar Pichai, who...
And there you go right here with your Sundar, another sodomite they so-called bring in from so-called India. And I told you already, people, all of them is devil puppet eating out the same pot. They just bring them on the scene, faking the masses right here with your Google Chrome 666 right there in coding. You better wake your ass up.
Rose as an engineer up through the ranks, not only who...
And if you notice, he did all the 3 6s right there on the hand sign. You see it? Don't doubt
Rose as an engineer up through the ranks. Not only did he create the Google Toolbar and Google Chrome, he was part of the teams that created those things. He also wound up running things like Android. I mean, he was just an incredible...
Yes, running things like Android. Android is the same Google from day one. I told you, people, it's just government operation. You're not getting it. The whole thing put together is just them. The elite put it together for the dumb masses. You're never going to understand. Google collect more data on people than anybody else. They collect all your fucking info and, of course, going to use it against you later on. Dumb on.
Incredibly hard-working engineer, the kind of classic Google guy. Well, now he has been handed the whole show, and those two guys who started in their garage are stepping away.
They're real cold-blooded people. If you notice, the two O right here, those are 6 right there. You see that? And then they highlight the 2G right there in blue. You see that? Of course, there's a reason why they color them. All of it is coded 100% in. Every single letter is coded in this Google right here. Every single letter. The E is a 3, the L is a 3, the G is a 6, and there you go, 6666 all day of the week.
On the one hand, I would say it's not going to be as much fun running this place as it used to be, right? It's now running not just Google, but...
This is a hoax place they give you right here, fooling the masses with your Google. You think they're doing shit from there? You better wake your ass up. It's
this holding company, the big bucket into which all these other companies have been put. I mean, if you think about the typical day this guy is going to have, right? He's going to have people coming to him from YouTube about problems, with extremist content.
Yeah, right. You believe that, people? What I tell you? You're not getting it, man. It's YouTube run by sodomites and bots. I already told you. And I told you already. They can't muffle the mag. I say whatever the fuck I want. They can take down the channel and do whatever they're doing. You understand? They're never gonna prove me wrong. I'm 100% right. It run by bots. You're never gonna get no human being. Bots and sodomites running the bots. Just remember, I tell you.
Or, new regulatory attention on there. He's gonna have people coming to him from the search business.
And take a look at this right here, people. They got the Freemason apron right there for the Gmail. 666 for your Chrome. And watch the pyramids right there with the G. And this fucking shit right here, the Google map, and watch the YouTube. You see the triangle in there? Of course, all of the YouTube shit is coded. All Google map, everything is coded. You see the diamonds right there? Everything they give you is coded.
An ads business, which is getting worse and worse, harder and harder, and that's the bulk of the moneymaker. The hardware business, which is not going very well. The cloud computing business, which Google occupies a distant third behind Microsoft and Amazon.
Yes, of course. The so-called cloud. They're actually telling the people that your information is up there in a cloud. What they call cloud, people, the information storer in the computer. You better wake your ass up. They need to stop fooling the masses.
Those kinds of meetings before lunch. This will not be a really fun job
this right
in the way
this
I
is
think.
what they show the masses. Yes, it's fun at Google with these two punks that so-called created. People just dumb. You never get it. It's just government front right here you see on screen.
Was back when Sergey and Larry ran it. On the other hand, this is what it is to mature a company. This company is now 21 years old, right? In the words,
of course, 21 for your number 3.
Of the letter that announced Pichai's elevation. It's a young adult, right, that had to sort of step out into the world. And so now, as we're seeing not just all the business challenges, but also cultural challenges and employee challenges, you know, controversy around possible.
Of course, playing their part to enslave the people. You understand? That's what they do. They hide the information from the masses. And of course, whenever you're looking for information, where the first place you go? Google. And I told you already, people, every fucking technology they give you is to dumb you down. What I say is to dumb you down. Everything is now smart. What that tell you? That means you don't have to think again. You understand? And anything you don't use is no longer good. Just remember that when you stop using your brain, it's no longer useful. That's what you need to remember. They're killing your brain with technology. Yes, everything is done for you already. You don't have to do it. You don't even have to remember a phone number. They store it for you. You don't have to remember your password. They store it for you in a so-called cloud. When your brain gonna work, you take every fucking news they give you and run with it. You take these sodomites, whatever they tell you, you never contest it. When did you use your brain? No, you never did. That's why your brain is no longer good. That's what I tell you, people. Use your brain and stop depending on their so-called technology to think for you. I'm gone.